Hello guys, welcome back to another video. This is the Football Connect LFC, and the transfers are heating up and the transfers are continuing after that amazing game we watched. Go check it out. My reaction is on the Football Connect LFC of the game we played against Preston that we won by 3-1. So check it out. So according to Seboda, just in, Liverpool have met up with Joey Mateta. By the way, like and subscribe to that video if you haven't. It's very important to the Connect for our growth and everything we're trying to do in this Connect. Thank you very much for those who are liking, by the way, and subscribing. Always important. So, Liverpool have met up with the Joey Mateta and his agent in Paris. There is an interest from Enfield Club ahead of a potential transfer for the forward. That's according to Saboida. So what is happening with this? After the sudden pass of Diego Jota and his brother Andre, Liverpool are trying by all means to work on their strike force. And of course, our strike force were going to look like whoever which we were going to sign as a potential striker with the deal with the Diogo Jota. But that now it's no longer the opportunity, no longer the situation. And as things stands right now, according to the rumors, we are being told that Nunes is gonna still move. So Liverpool are trying by all means to build, and they're looking at Mateta, age 28, so good, he can score, and they're thinking maybe they can build the new Liverpool with him as well as part of the teams, so that there is that rotation between the players who will be playing there. It's gonna be interesting to see how that one plays out like, but that's what we're being told. Let's see how that one goes on like. But yes, Mateta could be on his way from Crystal Palace to Liverpool, according to what we're being told. Now we have to hear what Crystal Palace would demand for him to move to Liverpool. Also, not only him, but in the forward run, we are being told that Nkunku will leave Chelsea to avoid missing onto the Club World Cup in 2026. The valuation is around 35 million pounds. LFC, Inter Milan, Manchester City, Manchester United have made inquiries, but nothing more. Bayern and Liverpool have other priorities at the moment. That's according to Lookip. So it looks like we are also interested in Kunku as one of the players which we could sign to the club so that can help us. But that is also all gonna move on looking at what's happening on the out there. We're gonna have to see what happens because we still have other situations to deal with. For example, we need to find the defense. We saw the Konza we have not replaced. We need also to work on our strikers. We need to have somebody up forward. We cannot go in the season with Nunes who'll still be going. We cannot go with the Diaz who's been twerking for everyone who wants to leave. Something is to be worked on. This is the transfers to be dealt with, and I cannot to see what the club will do, but that's what we're being told is going to be happening. According to Dairos AS info, despite inquiries from Real Madrid, Liverpool have a very clear have a Liverpool are very clear that they won't accept anything else for Ibrahim Konate rather than 45 million pounds, which is about 50 million euro. They want to try and convince him to renew this season before his contract comes to an end. That's according to Dairos. So when it comes to the Konate situation, really, I don't really know how to make sense of it. We were very close to it, to getting him signing, but now it seems like we're very far. Fabrizio Romano has confirmed that we're really, really far from it, at least coming to any close to any movement when it comes to him. But it's gonna take time to see how the movement happens and everything that's gonna happen. But that's what we're being told, that Liverpool wants at least 50 million euro for them to even consider selling Ibrahim Konate. They know he's on 1 year left, and they're trying to make some money out of it. And the problem will be only if Madrid is interested. But if we have another club in there, for example, Paris Saint-Germain, they've been interested in him, that changes the whole entire narrative in the situation. So it's going to be something that we need to keep an eye on to see how that one will progress and develop. But yeah, that's what we're being told. According to Core Sport Info, a new meeting for Darwin Núñez's potential move to Napoli is expected to take place today. Liverpool stand firm on their valuation of about £52 million valuation. The Enfield side needs to loosen up more in negotiation, otherwise the deal could collapse, as for Sport. So the deal with the Napoli might potentially really collapse because Liverpool are refusing to move on their valuation on the player. What they're demanding, that's what they need. And they're not going to be shaken. They're not going to be used only by media scrutiny or scares. They know what the value Darwin is, and they expect that if you cannot meet it, then walk away. There are other clubs who are interested. So that's what's going to make this transfer a bit interesting to see how that one goes on. Like, but that's how things stands right now. And the people needs to be serious. If Napoli are not serious, they need to walk away. They were very close. I heard that it's a minimum of about 5 million for them to reach to the valuation that Liverpool are asking for. So they are just trying to play mind games with the Liverpool, or maybe they are not interested. And why are they busy still twerking on the Osman deal? They should have gotten it done a long time ago. The team has already agreed to the price that they wanted. So what's happening? We have to wait and see what happens on that. So Bruno Fernandes, Diogo Dalot, and Ruben Amorim have led a tribute to Diogo Jota and Andre on behalf of Manchester United. They did attend and they were there to show that they were really, really there, and it's amazing to see. So the Hugo Ekitike news took over everything about how Newcastle are interested in getting him. So many people are really, really, really commenting in the situation. One of the things that really stuck up to me, which I was really interested, was info. The obvious question is, what is the Hugo Ekitike deal mean for Isak's future? And the instance is that Newcastle wants to bolster both of them among their frontline options. How Eddie Howe would keep the pair plus Gordon, Harvey Barnes, and Anthony Elanga happy is unclear, and the finances involved is is restraining them as well. So them well will stretch them, and it will stretch Newcastle from a PR's perspective. But those are the what can I say? Those are the inevitable problem to have. That's what David Onstein was saying when it comes to the Eketike deal that has been making so much noise on the situation. We are back again in the Konate situation. Confirmation from Fabrizio Romano that Real Madrid are working to sign Konate on a free in 2026. So it has been made clear. We already know about it, Liverpool. We know about it on a free. That's what Real Madrid wants to get this player for free. I repeat again, for free. Something has to be done. We cannot keep playing around with these things. We need to work on that. We have to keep an eye on that, by the way. It's really, really important. It's really, really important, man. It's really, really important. And at the point, an agreement between Liverpool and Konate is not close at all. That's what Fabrizio Romano is reporting. So we have to keep an eye on that one because we have been told what's happening and we need to see some movement. So, and an Arabian journalist has come out and said that El Hali are working on a potential deal for Darwin Nunes. Simon and Zagi wants the player this summer. That's according to what they're saying in El Hali. Come, man. Come get him because we know something about the Saudis. Whatever the evaluation it is, they will pay. So we have to keep an eye on this one, how it will play out like. But that's what I've been told that Saudi Arabian club are interested in getting Darwin Nunes. Now that makes the situation with Napoli even more interesting because they thought they had the power in terms of deciding whatever that's going to happen. Now it looks like that has moved away from them. So we have to keep an eye on that one. It's really, really going to be exciting to see how that news develop. Sources as well in the Eketiga situation, they're saying the Times Sports is saying that sources at Newcastle insisted that if Eketike is signed, it would mean that Isak will definitely leave this summer. But the the rivalry will, the arrival will clearly have a significant financial implication for the club who has narrowly avoided a SR point penalty last year. That's according to Time Sports. We have to keep an eye on this one because we've seen this. Some there are always ways to get away from this. They can sell maybe players that are not interested. They are not interested in. We know that the Tinoli Momento is wanted by Manchester City. Maybe they might think of going that direction and bolster their strike force, but that's gonna make it interesting for an entire season. That's all that I have for you people on the Football Connect. What's going to happen with Nunes? Where is he going? Napoli or Hilal? What's going to happen with the Isak Eketika situation? And the Mateta, how do you feel with Liverpool that they want to sign Felipe Mateta? Like the video, subscribe to Connect, and let's hear what your thoughts are in the comment section. We're out. Please subscribe to the Connect.